I'm not supposed to eat dairy. I am severely lactose intolerant, but I love dairy. And then I'm just like miserable after every meal, like fucking pissing out of my asshole in the bathroom or like cramping, throwing up. Because
our listeners and our viewers did not need to know that detail.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Game Changers.
We're back. Welcome back, everybody. We've missed you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy
New Year, but like for real this time.
Happy
Not
New Year.
that we didn't mean it before, but
like really Happy New Year. The happiest of New Years to everybody.
Smiling Stab, check out.
Yeah, check out Kelsey's teeth. Here,
I'll get my Invisalign off.
I'll get off the screen so they can just look at you.
No, I got my Invisalign off after 3.5 years of having it on. We're gonna bring the tooth gem back. 2025 is our freaking year, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Before we talk about what we need to talk about today, because like we talked about when we did our recaps, we're gonna try. 2025 is a year of change and growth for Game Changers. We're gonna do a little different. No breaking news segment this time, recapping the news of the week. We're done. We're over that. We've turned a new leaf. 2025 is not the year to talk about news. It is, but not right now for us. It's the year of letting us just chat.
It's the year of GCGG.
We'll try to keep it not as yappy as we were last time because we know they were long episodes.
Yeah. So
we're getting in, we're getting out, we're talking about what we need to talk about, and then you're on your way.
For a good time. Not a long time.
Siri, I was talking to you, girl.
Big cheese.
Is that what you call Siri?
No, I smiled.
Oh.
Big cheese.
That was so awkward. I'm literally so sorry I said anything. Anyways, make sure you subscribe.
Have you never heard that expression before?
I have, but I wasn't sure what you were referring to because I didn't see you smiling. You just said big cheese, and then I looked at my watch because Siri was talking to me. And then you said that, and I said, huh? That's what you call Siri?
Huh?
I said, huh? Anyways, subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/ETB Network. Do you like my pen that I'm using as a pointer?
And you're watching Disney Channel.
And make sure to listen to Game Changers wherever you get your podcasts. Love a good Spotify moment on the pod. I can't lie. I love a good listen. Sometimes when I'm in the gym, I do
it in the car.
Oh, you're a pod in the car girl. I'm only a pod in the car girl when I'm driving like really far.
I was gonna say, yeah, long trips. Listen to
long trips. You need a pod.
Who else would I listen to?
Anything under an hour, it's a jam party.
A jam. That's fair.
Exactly. A couple last things. Make sure you follow Game Changers at Game Changer. Oh my goodness, I'm out of practice. Follow Game Changers at Game Changers ETB on Instagram, on Twitter/X, on Facebook, even though we don't really use it, and on TikTok. We're hoping to get those up and running in the new year as well, but somebody forgot the passwords. So we gotta figure that shit out. And last but not least, follow MP The Bench Network at ETP Network. Same thing on all the socials. And then one last thing, Kels, take it away.
What's your favorite sport to watch?
I guess at this point, it's got to be football because, playoffs are starting.
Football, yeah. I'd be watching football too.
But also, women's college basketball. That's fair.
That's fair. Would you say you watch sports more alone or with others?
Unfortunately, I think I watch alone most of the time.
But riddle me this. Watching sports can be more fun with others. And there's this wicked cool streaming place called Playback. And they make watching sports more fun with others because they feel that people spend too much of their time watching alone. So Playback is this virtual space where communities can live stream sports together with everyone perfectly synced up. Creators can hop on stage, deliver their own play-by-play analysts and commentary, and even invite viewers up for a Q&A, dude. Playback makes watching sports fully interactive and a social experience. From playing fantasy sports, repping your favorite players and teams, and watching sport with commentaries and communities you care about, win or lose, sports are best enjoyed together, dog. So
Hell
join
yeah.
our community by going to playback.tv/ETB Network to find out more, including our live stream schedule.
Hell yeah. One thing I want to bring up before we move on to the topics of things, I hope that my Wi-Fi is like fine. Because remember the last time we did?
I haven't had any issues yet, but I'll let you know. Let me know if I have any issues with mine, because where I live, our power went out twice today.
Oh shit, that stinks.
Yes, because it's windy as frick.
The weather is bad.
I walked out of my apartment. I slipped on ice. I was like, whoa.
I saw a TikTok today. I'll have to send it to you. Some lady was like, I busted my ass and I'm laying in the street.
That's funny as hell. I don't know why people. Wait, was the person okay?
I think so. I don't know.
Well, she must be. She's recording. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just think people falling, like once I find out that they're okay, people falling will always get me. Always get me.
Always get you. Right in the laughing spot.
Huh?
Right in the laughing spot.
Oh my god, it's hilarious. Followed by do you hear people in my halls?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. Okay.
They're yelling.
So I got post-holiday debrief. Hey, dude.
Hey, man.
You were with Jordan. You were with your girl, but my girl.
She was here for New Year's.
She's your wife. She's my girl.
Exactly. She was here for New Year's. She got me my jersey that I'm wearing. Check it out. Let me stand up. New US jersey. Number 4. Naomi Girma, my favorite player at the moment.
Before she retires.
Listen, she's 24 years old. She cannot retire now. Please. I'm begging you. Literally. So yeah, this was a Christmas gift from Jordan. Honey, if you're out there watching, hello, I love you. We had a good time for New Year's. We cooked a dinner it was me and Jordan. Well, I should back it up. Me and Kelsey and Jordan were all supposed to hang out together. But then
I wanted to.
And then we dropped the ball. Kelsey. I'm sorry.
Honestly, it hurt in the moment. But it's okay because I was in bed by 9:30. And I was
also like, part of me was like, if we can't figure out, like, I don't want to sit around and just like stare at each other. Like, I want to do something fun. And I wasn't sure what we were going to do. Like, were we going to go out? Were we going to?
I was like, WTW. You're like, I don't know. I was like, WTW, man. What the wait?
I was hoping that you would have plans and I could just like jump in on your plans.
I didn't have plans because all of my friends were like home for the holidays. And I don't know. My mom, both my parents, actually, the older I get, the more I'm like, this is like extremely valid. But like, it's been a golden rule since, I mean, I'm the youngest, but like my siblings, like even when they were like my age, it's been a golden rule that like we're not really allowed to go out on New Year's Eve. Like if we're going out with anyone, like we need to be in a house by like midnight, and like you're sleeping there, and like none of my siblings and I, like we don't even like drink or anything. But my mom always says, even it could be like me driving home from work at night, and she's just like, it's not you that I worry about, it's the other drivers.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I completely understand.
So I was like, you know what? I don't know what me and Sav are going to do. Let her and Jay have their time. And then I was just like, I'm really tired because I was in 75 hard at that point, which we'll get to in a minute or later. And so I was in bed by 9:30. I was slumped-ish. I was like more so relaxed. I don't know why I chose this holiday to binge watch Jersey Shore all over again. That's what I've been doing.
Okay, Slay.
Type.
Yeah. Yes. So sorry we didn't get to hang out on New Year's, but I did get to see you. I do get to see you pretty regularly still. So yeah. I'm very excited about it. My Christmas was good. I hope that you had a good Christmas as well. I just was with my family, and then my grandma's birthday is the day after Christmas. My grandma turned 89.
Whoa! It's my uncle's birthday on Christmas.
Oh wow!
In the Italian culture, our big holiday is Christmas Eve, though.
Yeah, for sure.
So Christmas Eve was crazy. family came at like 6. I think they left around like 1:30ish
Mhm.
in the morning. They walk in saying Happy Christmas Eve. We leave saying Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday, Uncle Mike. So
There you go.
that's how we do it.
But yeah, let's talk about this 75 hard business because I've got questions. I want to know all about it because I don't know. First of all, if you're not following Kelsey on Instagram, follow Kelsey on Instagram. Great follow. Kelsey's been basically like documenting her like 75 hard journey. And I'm like so inspired. Like I'm truly so inspired by you.
Are you actually? Or are you bullshitting me?
No, I'm so serious. That's why I like them. Every time you post them, I like it because
Oh, that's why I thought you just love me.
I do love you. Like I love you, but like you inspire me as well. Like you truly lead by example, and like I commend you so much for sticking with it because I really don't think I could. I struggle.
Well, it's only day 9, so we'll see.
I mean, if I know you and I know you, I know you're gonna stick it out. You're just so like you're just like when you lock in and you're ready for something, like that's all you think about, and you like literally plan your life around it. So I don't see this being different.
You're dead right. You're so right. It will be my personality for the next 75 days, and
that's fine.
At that point,
There's
maybe
worse things to be your personality.
This is true. This is true.
So let's start with why did you decide to do it? Let's start there.
Okay. I decided to do 75 hard for a couple of reasons. The main reason being I am very unhappy with how I look physically right now, and I understand that I don't know. When you're like a college athlete and you're in your prime and you're doing like 2-a-days, like I had abs, I was running, I was chilling, I was doing my thing. And it's very funky because I've said this a lot. The times I was in the best shape physically, I was in the worst shape mentally.
Yeah.
And so I've been juggling trying to do that. And I just kind of got over it. And I wanted to make healthy changes for me, give myself like, yeah, I'm going to go work out because it's good for me. Or like, I'm going to eat this because it's good for me. And like, I had a habit of like, I'm not supposed to eat dairy. I am severely lactose intolerant, but I love dairy. And then I'm just like miserable after every meal, like fucking pissing out of my asshole in the bathroom or like cramping, throwing up. Because
our listeners and our viewers did not need to know that detail.
Sorry, like I'm like very lactose, and I'm just like, why do I do this to myself every time I eat? Like get a grip, dog. And kind of like what you said, I have a very like, for those that don't know, I have like a very like loosey-goosey personality, and like it's funny because I think it's great that we're friends and that we coach and that we do this together because like you see me like this, but then you also see me on the field where I'm like, we're fucking doing this right now. Like I can lock when I need to, and I feel bad because a lot of the times my friends, like, I don't know, if I know in that exact moment I have to lock, I will lock. And my friends are always like, Kelsey, I need you to lock. Like, lock in real quick. And I'm like, I feel like I don't like really need to lock. But for this, I was like, no, I think we need to lock. And so 75, I mean, it's 75 hard. Some can arguably say I'm doing 75 medium. This shit is hard. It feels hard. So it's 75 days. Hard as shit. It's 2 workouts a day.
I was just about to say, can you explain what you have to do?
Yes, it's 2 workouts a day. It's 2 rest days a week. Even on your rest days, you still need 10,000 steps. It's half your body weight in ounces of water. It's no added sugar. You can do no carbs, but that's not for everyone. And so I'm allowing myself rice and oatmeal. I might switch to a protein pasta. And then it's 100 grams of protein a day. What else is it? It's just like being mindful of, one of your workouts needs to be outside. So like it's brick. And I'm like,
today where we live was 28 degrees.
No, but what was the feels like? Like I'm actually looking up the feels like right now because right now it says it's 23. Pause. Did I read that right?
Well, it's not as windy as it was earlier, but
No, bro. I read that right. Feels like wait, where is it?
7.
Feels like 7.
Wow.
Insane. Yeah, so like this morning as soon as I woke up, I've been waking up at 5:45 in the gym by 6. There until like 7, shower, at work by 8.
Good for you, man.
And it's been good. It's been nice to hold myself accountable. I have one of my friends, actually 2 of my friends I think are doing it with me as well. I think that they were kind of doing it, but it's funny. So like me and my 2 friends were kind of doing it, but we're all doing so like 75 hard. That's the other thing I want to explain. So like what I just said about what I'm doing, that's geared towards me. There's other people that do it completely different. Like there's other people like I'm in a deficit. I'm trying to lose, and I'm also just trying to like see what my body can and can't do. One of my friends, she's doing it, but as a bulk. So like our 75 hard is drastically different. Like even like this morning, so I'm doing no added sugar. I couldn't cut out all sugar completely because when I tell you I crave, like my sweet tooth, I crave is my berry smoothie in the morning. I wake up and I'm like, berry protein smoothie, let's go. And like, that's what I will have until my chicken and rice at like 12:30. And her meal today was like beef, avocado, omelet, like kale, like she's like bulking, like, and so our calories are a lot different. I'm very curious as to how this will go and where this will go in terms of like what I'm fueling my body with. For the last 3 days straight for lunch and dinner. I just posted this one on my story. I don't know if you saw it. Last 3 days straight.
Oh, I saw it.
For lunch and dinner, it has been half a cup of grilled chicken, a fourth a cup of rice. I do a tablespoon of hot sauce, and then sometimes I'll allow myself a teaspoon of like a dairy on top, like a cheese, like a feta or like a blue cheese or something.
Cheese. Yeah.
And I bust it down, and then and then honestly after this I get to make my little protein milkshake, which is just unsweetened almond milk, a scoop of protein powder. Ghost, sponsor me, I swear to God, sponsor
I love
me.
Ghost.
I'm using their stuff. It's so good. I'm drinking their greens right now too.
Yeah, I tried to get in on the greens kick when Bloom was real popular. I bought the little starter pack at Target, and I had one, and then I never did again.
Bloom, I don't know about Bloom because I saw something where it's like, drink this and you'll lose weight, and like the only thing it does is just make you shit. It's just a fucking probiotic. So like, yeah, if I'm gonna shit my brains out, I'm not gonna want to eat if that's the side effect.
Yeah.
So like, good for you. You sped up my GI tract, but that's not what I'm trying to accomplish right now. That's not like cool. That works in the moment, but I'm looking for healthy changes that can help me down the road. So
yeah.
We're gonna see how this goes. Apparently, it takes 21 days to make a habit or some shit. So let's see. I don't have to wake up at 5:45 tomorrow. I get to sleep in until 6:30, so that's huge.
Yeah, that'd be good for you.
So we'll see. But for real, check in on your friends if they're doing 75 hard, because the other day I was sitting at my desk like this. Someone said, "What's wrong?" I said, my body hurt. I will say, so far, I think my energy has been up. My mood's been better. I think at least. I'm having a hard time sleeping, but I think it's just because my body is just wired to just like keep pushing and keep going. Because with my job, sometimes I have really late nights. But yeah, I'm just been tired. But
yeah, well, I'm proud of you. I would love to do something like this. I unfortunately just don't think I'm ready because I really struggle with the holding myself accountable part.
I got you.
Yeah. So it's really good, I think, that you're doing it with a friend because, you guys can check in on each other and work out with each other, do whatever.
I was like today, like both of our alarms went off, and she was like, "I don't think I'm going." I was like, "I'm up." I was like, if we're not going, I could roll back over. And she's like, your call. I was like, I'm up. Let's go. Like, once I'm up, I'm up. So, like, it's not like I'm going to roll over and go back to sleep. I'm not like one of those people that can just do that. I wanted to, but I'm not. And I was like, I knew I had a jam-packed day. I knew we were recording later. I was like, I physically won't have time to do it later. Like, right now, I'm looking at my steps. It's what?
8:15 on our night of recording.
Yeah, it's 8:15, and I mean, I closed all my rings, but I only have 8,000 steps. I still got to get more in, so.
Mm-hmm. You need a little, like, walking pad.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be cool if we can ever figure out the password to the Game Changers Instagram. Maybe you post on Instagram, like, once a week, like, your progress or whatever. I think that might be cool.
I will say it's definitely cool to see your body, like, post-pump. Although today, my friend is going to laugh at this because today I was supposed to take a progress picture, and I did arms, and most humbling thing ever. I only have muscle in my legs. Yeah. I did my arms. I go to flex my arms. I said, where's it at?
Yeah.
Where's the
milk? No, I felt that. No, meanwhile, me at the gym, I went to the gym before this, and I had to do really quick. Like, I literally only had, like, 30 minutes. I did abs, humbled me real quick because your girl has quite the tummy these days.
No.
Abs humbled me real quick. And then I did, like, shoulders and chest, and, like, that was fine. But yeah, then I walked. My problem is I feel like when I work out, I haven't seen any change in my body from like year. It's been years. I feel like I haven't seen anything.
That's also why I was doing it, and I wasn't really going to talk about it, but I'll bring it up now because why not? I got some blood work back, and we essentially think my body is like, I have like stuff going on with like my hormones and stuff, and we think that my body is like holding on. Mm-hmm. And so I'm basically going to do this, and I'm expecting that it maybe won't work, mm-hmm. but maybe I'll create some healthy habits out of it. But then I know that in my head, I can do something like this, and there is a real issue. So that's also why I'm doing it. It's like my little experiment in a way.
Yeah, and that's awesome. And I'm proud of you. It's important to get blood work. I also got blood work done recently for a myriad of issues I've got going on in my body. I meet with my doctor tomorrow.
I need a primary at this point. Urgent care is tired of seeing me.
Yeah. But I'm proud of you, Kels. It's not easy.
I love you, dude. Thank you.
I love you too. And every day you inspire me to be better. So I honestly, I really didn't want to go to the gym today. I really, really, really didn't want to go. And then I texted you and you were like, do it. And I said, okay, I'll do it. You said so.
Whatever you say, Captain. Like, I'm there.
Really, whatever you say. I'm in it with you, babe.
You want me to send you my workouts?
Actually, yeah, that would be so helpful because sometimes I feel like I'm a little lost at the gym, mainly because I go to a Planet Fitness, and there's nothing wrong with Planet Fitness. It's cheap. It gets the job done. However, it's very small. There's not a lot of equipment. And so sometimes I struggle to do workouts because I'm used to, like, a college, like, weight room. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, thank you. I just got it. Sweet. All right. Moving on, if you're ready to move on, unless you have anything else you want to add.
Yeah, that was quite the app. Let's
speed it up. Let's talk about Unrivaled Basketball.
Hold on. They're probably going to use this as a clip, too. When you said speed it up, did you remember that Drake and Josh episode where, like, the sushi's coming down the mountain? They're like, speed it up a little.
Yeah, I remember that. And then I throw it on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I don't have the information in front of me. Let me just Unrivaled. It starts soon, if I'm not mistaken, in Miami this month. They've named everybody who's going to be doing it. It's owned by Nafisa Collier, who plays originally for the Minnesota Lynx, and Brianna Stewart, who's on the New York Liberty. And they created this 3-on-3 basketball league that's kind of like blown up. A lot of stars are doing it. Sabrina Ionescu was just announced. Kate Martin's doing it. Dejanay Carrington's doing it. Courtney Williams is doing it. A lot of WNBA players are doing it. Marina Mabry. The list goes on and on. There's 6 teams. They are as follows: the Laces, the Mist, the Rose, the Lunar Owls, the Phantom, and the Vinyls, or Vinyl. Those are just the names. And I'm going to go on my phone for this because they did a uniform drop, and I think that they look so sick.
Wait, I want to see the Vinyls.
Unrivaled. Come on. I don't want a video. I just want a picture.
I looked up the wrong thing. Basketball.
Basketball. Oh, here they are. I don't want a freaking video, man. Just give me a picture. Come freaking on, man. All right, here we go.
You got it.
Yes, I got it. Finally. So here's DJ Carrington. There's the Miss uniform.
Oh, I love blue. Go blue.
And that's what the basketball is gonna look like. Sorry if I'm yelling into the microphone.
No, you're good.
Brianna Stewart.
All
right. So that's the mist. Let's go one by one because I should have prepared better. Sorry, everybody. Lunar Owls. Not this. Oh, they did a funny video. You know those TikToks where it's like, what's your street name? And then what's your real name?
Oh, yeah.
They did one of those. All right, let's see here what we've got. Okay, Lunar Owls don't really have any of their uniform other than like, oh, just kidding. It's right here. So they're like purple and gold.
Like kind of like LSU, but like not really because that's more purple and yellow. But I still saw a little bit.
You saw the vibes there?
Yeah.
Okay. So sorry, everybody. This has taken too damn long. All right. So the this is actually really interesting, and I didn't notice it until right now. There's a team that's the Phantom, and their entire Instagram, I don't know if you could tell, is all black and white.
Oh, wow.
Because their colors are black and white.
That's sick.
That's sick, yeah. Good for you, Phantom. I'm into that. But this is, you can't really see it, but that's their uniform.
What was I gonna say? I want to pull up the notes again. Just want to make sure we're doing good. Hey, going off topic for a little bit, but like still on the basketball thing. Is Paige? Is our girl Paige like she hurting? Like she out?
She hurt her knee. She twisted her or like did something to her knee.
Well, that's when she said that was like a whatever foul.
With flagrant, yeah. I mean, I didn't watch the game. I didn't see like everything that happened, but I mean, when you're Paige Beckers, I'm sure that you get a lot of shit that just happens to you by accident or on purpose. Who knows?
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. All these people could be having videos. What about just like a cool picture? Anybody think about that?
I look like Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
How did that sound? Sometimes I feel like my Kermit the Frog.
I hate frogs.
Ugh. You hate frogs? Why do you hate frogs?
Yeah, no, don't mess with frogs.
What did the frogs do to you, man?
I had 2 pet frogs growing up, Phineas and Ferb, and Phineas ate Ferb's legs, and that's tough.
This is vinyl.
I like it.
I'm sorry that Phineas ate Ferb's legs.
Yeah, I walked out, I had a dead frog. I was like, what in the friggity frog?
Rip frogs. All right, here's Rose with Angel Reese. Look at this. First of all, stunning. Looks absolutely beautiful.
I mean, we've been in the know. She's gorgeous.
Stunning, absolutely stunning. The uniforms, though, I might like them the best. There is one other.
I was gonna say I don't like them the best. Wow, different types.
There's another team that I think.
Look like I got the crimson chin.
We only have one more to go. I believe, in my humble opinion, that the Laces have the best uniforms.
Oh, a little Tiffany. Is that Tiffany? Oh, Oh, fuck. The details in the laces with the aglets. Oh, dude, that's sick.
I think they've got the best uniform.
Okay, marketing team, keep it up.
Yeah, they popped off on this one.
They said,
They also have a lot of players on that team. So I'm gonna have to buy a Laces jersey, I think, because I think it looks sick. Here's Miss Kate Money Martin on Media Day.
Type.
But yeah, sorry that took forever, everybody. And we had a little. I wasn't prepared. My bad. My apologies. I've just started a new job. I'm very busy. But yeah, those are their uniforms.
Please.
Laces has the best. I'm excited to watch. I'm excited just because 3-on-3 basketball is just like that's like pick up like backyard type shit. You know what I mean? Like it's like think about like an all-star game, right? But like not an all-star game because like they're gonna try and they want to win.
Yeah.
But then also it's like 3-on-3, so it's like super quick and there's like a lot of room. A lot of fun. A lot of fun stuff. That's what I think I'm most excited about. They have a broadcast deal with TNT, so the games will be readily accessible to anybody who wants to watch. And yeah, it's a small start. I think they only have 36 players because they have like 6 or 8 people a team. So it's probably 6 people a team for 6 teams to be 36. I don't really know the numbers off the top of my head.
That's good math in my mind, at least.
Yeah. So excited to watch, excited to talk about it further. Excited to see like this next level of growth in women's basketball. I do wonder down the line if this ever becomes a legitimate like competitor to the WNBA. I don't think it will just because all of those players play in the WNBA and they got to keep their jobs, right? But who's to say that Unrivaled can't get bigger than the WNBA? And it's a new way of thinking about basketball in a professional setting that I don't think we've ever seen before. So I just think that that's like really exciting.
I second that. Oh, hello.
Now we're gonna talk about something fun. Well, not that the other stuff isn't fun.
Well, it wasn't fun before.
No, it is fun. Everything's fun. I just be having
fun. We're having fun.
I'm having fun. Okay.
F-U-N.
F is for friends who do stuff together. Kelsey was just lip singing there for my our audio listeners, so that's why you didn't hear her continue the song.
Okay. News: NWSL team announcement.
Denver! In Denver, which is such a great. I've never been to Colorado. Bucket list place to go. Truthfully,
me too. Low key.
I want to go to Denver so bad. I want to go to Denver so bad. I would go right now. I'd hop on a plane right now.
I mean, I can't right now.
Yeah, I'm busy recording a podcast, but like I would.
Sure, I got stuff to do tomorrow, but
yeah, we got to put a little bit more planning into it. But I would do it. Denver's really
cool. A long weekend.
Yeah, perhaps a long weekend. Denver's great. I'd have to double check, but there is an MLS team in Colorado. Not sure if they play out of Denver or not. So this potentially could be I guess the Avalanche play in Denver. I was going to say it's the first team in Denver, but that's a straight up lie, so I take that back. I don't think there's any news on what they will be called yet. But there was something that I saw that was like super fucking interesting that I didn't even think about. And then somebody pointed it out and I was like, oh yeah, that's crazy. So if you don't know, I'm about to break it down for y'all. Everybody.
Now you know.
Now you know. So there's a unbelievably, undeniably talented player on the U.S. Women's National Team by the name of Sophia Smith. Have you heard of her? Not you being all the way back here and not in your head.
Yeah, I have. I froze.
Okay. She plays for the Thorns. Yeah, close.
No, I said, did I freeze?
Oh, did you freeze? No, I thought you said Rose, and I said Thorns because the team she plays for is Thorns.
Oh, no, I said I froze.
No, you're not frozen. Oh. You're good, dog. So Denver has landed.
Elevating my legs. That's why I'm sitting like this. By the way, I'm sore.
Okay, Sly. They beat out Cincinnati and Cleveland to get this bid. But what I wanted to talk about with Sophia Smith is that Sophia Smith is from Colorado. And I don't know if you're aware of what's been happening in Portland, but a lot of players are retiring and leaving the team. So I'm not sure if that's an indicator of like something larger going on. Obviously, we'll follow it and figure it out. But
obviously, we'll be on the case.
Yeah, we'll be on the case. Little detectives with little magnifying glasses. But somebody was like, "This is the perfect time for the expansion team to go after Sophia Smith, hometown girl." That's number one. If there's an issue in Portland, that's number two. Number three, Portland doesn't have any of her homies anymore, from what I understand. But I could be wrong. So what better time? And then when you do in any league, when you have a new team join, you have to do an expansion draft. So, and I'm not sure when Sophia Smith's contract ends with Portland, but if it's up in 2026, they could select her. I'm like 99% positive they can select her.
Oh, really? That's interesting. That's really interesting.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't have any other word other than that's interesting because I'm like, huh.
Yeah, it's a thinker right there. That's so now, if I was Portland, I'd be like, all right, we got to give her like $10 million to stay.
Stat.
Literally. But yeah, if you don't know who Sophia Smith is, you should. I feel like I don't have to explain it, but in case I do, U.S. Women's National Team player. She was the MVP 3 seasons ago. Last year, I don't know. She was an MVP relatively recently. Just won a gold medal with you. Oh my God, so sorry about that burp, everybody. Just won. Got it. Just won a gold medal at the Olympics. Very exciting. Engaged to a man who plays for the Arizona Cardinals. Went to Stanford. Very smart. Absolutely stunning. Drop dead gorgeous. She's the best.
What can she do?
What can she do? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought it would be fun because we had so much fun trying to figure out WNBA team expansion names. What would you name?
Miami Mommies.
Or Miami Mommies. If we ever get big enough, we're going to have to make merch, and it's going to have to say that.
It's just our faces, though.
Yeah, you and me on the beach. All right, so what would you name this Denver team? You're the namer here.
I don't know why this immediately popped in, but the Denver Dogs.
Okay, Dogs.
DAW.
I feel like Loki, that's not the worst.
I mean, it doesn't compare to Miami Mommies, but
no,
I mean,
of course, nothing will ever compare to Miami Mommies. I will say that the NWSL teams, I think more than
Denver Deuces.
Denver Deuces, that could be cool too. I think the NWSL team names, when they have a name that isn't like soccer club or football club or something like that, they do tend to like pull inspiration from the city that they're in. So like Racing Louisville, for example, they're in Louisville. So they the horses, the Kentucky Derby, racing. That's why they got that. They got Gotham from Batman, but like the inspiration behind Gotham in the comics is New York City. As far as I know, don't quote me on it. Portland is called the Rose City, so thorns because there's thorns on roses. The Orlando Pride came from the mascot, I believe, of the MLS team, Orlando City. They have a little lion. I don't know. Don't quote me on that either. I'm just making observations. But I think they'll probably pull, all that to be said, I think they will probably pull from where it is geographically located. So I wouldn't be shocked if it's like, well, mountain sounds like dumb, but like if there's like a cool name for like a mountain.
I was going to say they're like the slopes.
I don't know about slopes. They could be, I would say they could be the Rockies, but the Rockies are a baseball team, so it can't be the Rockies.
Yeah, no.
Or like, I'm going to look it up right now. Denver City nicknames. Mile High City. Oh yeah, duh. They could be like Mile High FC, perhaps. I kind of hate that, but who knows? But I don't think it's just going to be like Boss Nation. Like, I don't think it's going to be like our good old Boston team that's joining.
No, yeah, I don't think it's going to be that either.
Because Boss Nation kind of sucks, if I can say that, if I can be so honest with you. But yeah, excited for that.
Honest.
Just being honest. And then our last little thing we're going to talk about here, because we are pushing it on time, like we said, we want to keep it kind of short. There are some unbelievable freshman college basketball players out there. Namely, the two that I've been following, Sarah Strong, UConn, and Scylla Swords, Michigan. I don't remember who Michigan played. What?
Go Blue.
Go Blue. I don't remember who Michigan played, but she dropped a 30 piece and said nothing. You know what I mean? Like, she's just that gal.
She keep it. I'm a dog.
She's a dog. Drop 30, say nothing. Hey, you're a freshman? You're literally 18 years old. You're dropping 30 on them big kids?
I mean, I'm sure you gotta keep it humble at that point because you don't want to. Like, I'm sure if you're a freshman, you've been dreaming of this moment. Like, you're probably keeping it so humble and so DL because you know shit's gonna get to your head right away, and you don't want to be the one that chokes.
Yes, agreed.
That's my thought, at least.
No, I think you're so right. But college basketball, Kelsey and I are big college basketball people. Those are just two that we're pointing out here. There are many others. Let me hang on. Please hold. Back with my notes. I should have prepared better. Sorry, everybody. We're getting back into the swing. Oh, you're holding? I appreciate it.
It's getting heavy.
I'm sorry. Oh, something we forgot to talk about with Unrivaled. Coco Gauff is an owner. Sorry, we forgot to throw that out there. Another thing I want to talk about, because I'm looking at Just Women's Sports page because they had the news that I want to talk about. Kim Mulkey's outfit the other day.
Oh no, it was a miss. It was a no.
That is not drip.
It was a miss. And also, I thought it was mad corny because hear me out. I love her fits, right? And she has every right to post up in the fits like that. Your team that good, you got to back it up with the fit. You can back it up. If you have a fit that's not good, you better back it up with your team. She just so happens to have it both. However, wearing a basketball hoop as your shirt is not cute. That is tacky.
That's right.
I would arguably say chuggy.
Yeah, that's big chuggy.
Like, that is chuggy. Like, I love when you got the LSU mascot on you. Word, rep the city. That's like me walking around with a lacrosse stick on my chest.
Yeah, it's bad.
In case you didn't know. Did you know? Like, no. Obviously, the fucking basketball coach. Don't mind me just walking around with my hoop.
No, it wasn't drip. It wasn't good. Just tacky. The other freshman I wanted to mention, because this was a story that was going around, there is a freshman at Rutgers. Her name is Kiyomi Miller. And she announced a couple days ago on her Instagram that it was the Rutgers basketball coach's decision that she will not play against the University of Southern California, which was that game was a couple days ago, I believe.
Or why?
Nobody knows. She just said that.
Nobody. For all my Grey's Anatomy fans.
But yeah, so Kiyomi McMiller was the number 27th like prospect in the entire country. And she has been leading Rutgers with 19.9 points per game and has scored at least 30 points in 3 games and has recorded 2 double-doubles.
Double.
Yeah. So she went on Instagram and said, to my fans, I would like to apologize to my fans. I will not be playing in today's game against USC, which is number 4 in the country. The decision was made by head coach Coquise Washington. Thank you for your continued support. God bless all of you. And then she's named a thing. Her nickname, I don't know how true this is. This is what she wrote in her thing when she signed up. Her nickname is The Product, which is like kind of
sick.
Yes. McMiller said she didn't have any say in, according to this article, which is from SB Nation, that she didn't have any say in the decision. and the coach, she basically was like, it's the coach's decision. And they lost 92-42.
Tim.
Yeah, and she, the head coach said after the loss that the thing with Kiyomi is they're going to keep it internal and deal with it internally. All of that, again, came from SB Nation. That's not my words. That's what they wrote on their commentary of what happened in their reporting. So nobody knows what went down. Hopefully it wasn't something like, I don't know, stupid and dumb. But, people make mistakes, and you're a freshman in college, so, sometimes you might feel like you got to do things even if you don't want to or don't have to. So hopefully it was nothing like that, and it was just, something small, and they addressed it, and they're going to move past it. But she was tearing it up before she got benched. All of that to say.
Minor setback, major comeback.
Exactly. The product will be back.
This is true.
All right. And that does it. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out with us for the last couple minutes. Hopefully we didn't take too much time out of your day.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully we got you to your destination safely for your car show.
Yeah, if we're in your car.
If you were watching us while you were eating, hopefully your meal was yummy.
Mm-hmm. One thing I do want to throw out there, because, new year, new us, make sure that you follow me and Kelsey, because we're best friends and we hang out a lot. And
we do.
We're
going to Florida together.
Hopefully we're going to Florida together.
We're going to Florida together.
I would hope we are, because I really want to go.
I put your name down. Did I not tell you they said it was fine?
No, you did not. I have a TSA pre-check number.
What does that mean?
That I don't have to wait in line in regular security. I have pre-check.
All right. Well, if you're with me and 17 other girls, you're going to bite the bullet and just come with me.
Okay, fine. You're right. Sorry to be a princess there for a minute. My bad.
Sidetracked. Yeah, we're going to Florida together.
We'll talk about that when the time comes. However, I would really love for the podcast in 2025. I really want to interact with the people who listen and watch more. And hopefully you guys want to interact with us. So follow us and follow the Game Changers Instagram. I'm sure that's probably where we're going to be the most active once we get it all figured out. But those are the vibes. And that was the show.
And that's all she and they and we wrote.
See ya. Have a good one.
And whoosh.